in the building, and I'm back with another video. If you're new to my channel, tap that subscribe button so that you won't miss out on any of my new uploads. And if you have already subscribed, what's good, what's poppin', welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be showing you guys how to make a lace closure butterfly locks wig, and this hair was sent to me by a company called Weavemaster, and they were kind enough to send me 5 packages of Burgundy butterfly locks. And right here, I'm just unboxing these locks so that you guys can see exactly what they look like if you guys decide to go ahead and purchase them. And these locks are very soft to the touch. They're very beautiful. The color is very vibrant. And within each bundle, you will receive 20 locks. So with 5 packages, 20 locks per bundle, that's 100 locks that you will receive if you decide to order this hair. Now the cap that I'll be using today is my regular crochet cap that I use, which is the Shake and Go Crochet Wig Cap, and the lace closure that I'm using is a 8-inch straight lace closure that I did purchase from Amazon, and this closure was very cheap, so this style is very affordable for you guys to make. I already went ahead and sewn the closure onto the wig cap off camera, so right here I'm going to show you guys exactly how I part this closure to prep it to install the locks onto this wig cap. Now this closure already comes with the middle part, so I didn't have to do anything with that. So what I'm going to do is just wet the hair on one side that I'm working on first, and this will just allow the parts to be a lot cleaner, and it helps to keep the hair out of the way when it's wet. Now I am parting away some baby hairs on the front so that when I go ahead and install this wig onto my head, I will have some baby hairs going in the front section of my head. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start beginning to do little box braids across the front section of this closure. Now I'm doing 3 rows of box braids on each side of the closure, and I'm doing 3 box braids per row, and what I'm using is some of my Style Factor Edge Booster pomade to just smooth away the flyaways along each of the box braids. This process will definitely be much better if you were able to use a curly closure. I just went ahead and used the straight closure because I wanted this to be an affordable way for you guys to create this wig. So that's the only reason why I went with the straight lace closure, because the straight lace closure is a lot cheaper than the curlier textures. I do want to also mention that when you guys are deciding to create your partings, you want to make sure that the partings are not too small and not too big, just so that it can fit the width of the base of the crochet lock. So you want to keep that in mind. If your locks are on the thicker side, you want to make a thicker parting. If your locks are a lot smaller, then you want to go ahead and make a smaller parting. So the parting space just determines how big or small the locks are, or the hair extensions are that you are going to be installing onto the lace closure. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish doing the box braids along this entire closure. Then I'll be back to show you guys exactly what it's looking like, and then we can begin installing these locks. This is what the finished box braids are looking like on this closure. So now we're going to go ahead and begin installing the crochet locks onto these box braids. This is what the loop looks like on this crochet lock, and I really love the way these locks are constructed because it's not difficult to open up that loop and pass the end of the lock through it. It was very easy and simple to do. I did not have any issues with getting the loop open. So all I'm going to do is crochet the lock to the base of each box braid. Then I'm also going to pass the end of the box braid also through the loop as well, and I'm going to pass the crochet hook through the center of the butterfly lock. I'm going to hook the box braid to the hook, and I'm going to pull it all the way through the center of that lock. And I'm going to continue this process until I hide the entire box braid. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this one more time so that you guys can see exactly how it's done once again. I'm going to go ahead and crochet the lock through the base of the box braid. Then I'm going to open up the loop and I'm going to pass the box braid through the loop, and I'm also going to pass the crochet hair through the loop. After I have done that, then I'm going to go ahead and pass my crochet needle up through the center of the lock. I'm going to hook the box braid to the hook and pull that box braid all the way through the lock. And like I said, you want to just keep continuing with doing this process until you've completely added in all of your crochet locks. This is what the closure is looking like after I went ahead and crocheted all of the locks onto the closure. Now I'm going to go ahead and jazz up these baby hairs. The product that I love using when laying any of my baby hairs is the Nairobi foaming mousse, and this mousse is perfect for laying your baby hairs for any type of closure wigs or frontal wigs whatsoever. So I like to apply a generous amount because it allows you to work very seamlessly with your baby hairs. Now all I'm going to do is mold them and shape them into the exact shape that I want, and that's pretty much it. I am a perfectionist, so I will not stop molding until I feel like the baby hairs look exactly how I wanted, as do you guys should do the same. So mold your baby hairs exactly how you want them to be molded, and if you need to move them more after the mousse has completely dried, you can go ahead and apply a little bit more mousse just so that it's easier for you to lay the baby hair. Now let's begin installing these crochet locks onto the cap. Now I'm going to begin with installing these locks at the bottom section of this cap, and I'm going to space them a pretty good amount apart from each other because I want to make sure that I will have enough locks to complete this style, and I absolutely did. But this is just to ensure that you do have enough locks. So along the bottom section of this cap, I will only be using 4 locks, and I'm spacing them about an inch apart from each other. And as you guys know from my previous crochet videos, I like to stagger my crochet braids, and staggering just means placing the lock in the next row in between the 2 locks that you create in the previous row. And this will just allow you to have the ultimate coverage when you're wearing your wigs, so that you don't see any gaps in the back section of your wigs while wearing it. This is what the finished wig is looking like after I went ahead and installed all 100 of the locks into this wig. In this video, I was able to show you guys how to create your own lace closure butterfly locks wig using burgundy butterfly locks that I got from a company called Weavemaster. These gorgeous colored burgundy locks are perfect to wear for Valentine's Day, and let me not forget to mention that these locks are absolutely lightweight on your head. I will leave the link to this hair in the description box below so that you guys can go ahead and check it out. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below any questions that you may have, like this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye my beauties!